Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. Today we're going to be doing Kye Baker's deck from World Championship. And what exactly did you run?
I played Spellbook.
Still in contention, or?
No, I bubbled. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But very interesting build, I hear. What happened in your matches?
I lost round 1 to the Mirror. I lost to Kina. He won the dice roll and drew the Stone Cold Nuts. He played really bad too. Even he admitted he played bad. So if he watches this, he's a nice kid though. He played well the other games. So I lost. I got 2-0'd there. Then round 2, I got 2-0'd by Dragons in about 5 minutes. He rejuve me for like 16 cards game 1.
Oh my god.
Then he EEV rejuve me for 8 cards game 2. So that was bad. It was just brutal.
Yeah, it's...
Like, I couldn't win. So I started off 0-2 and I had played for about 20 minutes so far. I was the first one to finish both times.
Wow.
Round 3 I won. Round 4 I played Chris and won. And on the bubble I lost. And I lost because of a judge. My opponent got a game loss game 2. I didn't know whether to side DNA or Curse Seal, because I wasn't sure if he had last days or... I didn't know whether to side Typhoon or Curse Seal, so I wasn't sure if he had last days or DNA. And I kept in Typhoon, so he ended up having last days.
Oh, wow.
And I had a Typhoon set when he played last day and blew up my board.
And it could have been the Curse Seal.
It could have been the Curse Seal. So he won because he got a game loss, essentially.
Wow.
So that was pretty brutal, but whatever.
Yeah, well,
dang. Anyway, I played 3 Kaiku, 3 Magician, and 1 Jargon. I probably normally wouldn't play the Jargon. I wouldn't play this list if it wasn't like just Dragons at Worlds. This is for the Mirror match and Dragons only.
Okay.
So I played 7 monsters only.
Alright.
Then for spells, I played 3 Judgment, 3 Secret, 3 Master. You have to play 3 of this card. You're really bad if you don't.
Wow. Damn. We all just got called bad.
I qualified with this deck as well, and like, I was the first one to play 3 Master. It's because every time you play Secrets, you want to use a Master. You need to get the spellbooks engraved, and you don't want to have to be returning them. You don't want to have to be returning them off tower either. You always need Master to copy Eternity when the game starts to get into a grindy stage. And yeah, so I would be very like I'd never play less than 3.
Okay. All right. Well, look, now we need a 3rd master.
3 upstarts. Cards obviously the nuts.
Especially with J-Day. Yeah. Your opponent gains 1,000. You draw a card, then you're gonna add another counter to J-Day. Yeah, that's pretty broke.
2-star Hall. I'd probably normally play 3, but once again, this is for a Worlds only format, so it was only 2 decks. I wasn't expecting any Evil Swarm because that deck's awful. Any Rogue, any of that stuff, which was not going to be here. So I played just for the 2 top decks. 2 Wisdoms. It's the best card in the Mirror match.
Yeah, Wisdom's amazing in a Mirror match. 2
Fates. You never need 3. You only need a 3rd if you play badly. You can always remove 1 and just loop it with Eternity or return it with Tower or whatever. You never ever need 3. So everyone that plays 3, you're wrong too.
You're bad. Well, this is coming from the World Championship qualifier, so you are bad.
Been to 2 Worlds, thank you. Double Tower. Good. I don't know. It's like good against Dragons, not so good in the Mirror match. I played 3 Reload and 2 Mallet. Really adds consistency to your deck. It's really hard to miss, like to not go off. Like I only lost to the literal nuts. Like they had to draw basically the perfect hand to win. If I entered the competition again, I wouldn't change anything. So yeah, this is really, really good. It's probably not so good if you're playing in a 12-round competition or 11 rounds, like a big YCS, because like there's going to be more like troll decks, more likely that they'll be maining Drolls or something bad like that.
Okay.
I played Eternity, Power, Life.
I played only 1 power?
Yeah, only 1 power, because you can always search it. Everyone's been dropping this. I don't play it if you play Priestess and Defender and Justice, you don't need Life. But in this list, since you only have 7 monsters, you can actually run out of monsters against Dragons. So I added in the Life. I actually added it last minute. When I was writing my list, I decided I wanted to add it. So that was a bit ballsy.
Okay.
But it works really well for me. Played Book. It's like the best spell this format. I played 3 Curse Seal.
Main board?
In the main.
That is amazing.
It's the nuts. It's like the best card against the Mirror, and it's the best card against Dragons.
Okay.
it stops like Storm and Darkball and Book, which are the only cards you're scared against in Dragons, and it obviously stops everything in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like if you,
So yeah.
Well, it stops Wisdom. That's more important. Because if you have a Kaiku with 1 Starhawk counter and Wisdom set, they have no outs to it in their whole deck. Unless they have Wisdom themselves. So, so I see everyone play this wrong in the mirror and they put it on Secrets or Judgment or something, but Wisdom is the big card.
Okay, so if you hit Wisdom, they practically auto lose.
And SJ.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So that was my main deck. Pardon? I used to play Mirror, but just for Worlds, like I was.
No, this is the Worlds.
Side of 3 Mind Drain. Everyone sides this. It's the Nuts against Dragons. If you have Eaten Kaiku up, they basically can't win the game at all.
Okay.
I sided 3 Fissure as well. I'm really scared of Horus Puppet Plant. I kind of expected everyone to switch from DNA to Horus Puppet Plant, which Aaron Reicher, and a few of the other US guys did. So I kind of read it, but I didn't get to play any of them because I was scrubbing.
Oh, that sucks.
But it's still good anyway. It lets you get a range roll and Veiler and that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Sided 3 Typhoons. You generally never put in the 3rd. Maybe if you go 2nd versus DNA Surgery, you put in the 3rd, but otherwise it's only 1 or 2.
Okay.
But yeah, and I started 3 Drolls and 3 Retorts.
Okay.
This and Curse Seal, like, this is what the mirror matches around. These 10 cards are like, dominate the mirror match.
Can you draw them? Can you retort them? Can you curse seal them?
Yeah.
If you could do one of the 3, then you're practically getting something done.
If you're playing if you're playing Tsukiyomis and stuff like that to try to kill Kaikus, your deck's much less powerful because, like, if you're going 2nd, you need to have, and they draw the nuts. The only way you can win is to draw the nuts and draw these cards.
Okay.
And if they don't draw the nuts and you do draw the nuts, then you win anyway. So you play the cards that make your nuts better than their nuts only.
Okay.
That's it. So that's my logic behind it. I think it's really good.
Okay.
I could go through the extra deck, but it's pretty irrelevant. You play these 2 cards and then other irrelevant cards.
Just a whole bunch of stuff.
Evil Swarms and Slacker Magician and Piscyrus.
What was the extra deck cards you summoned the most?
These 2. I actually made 1 Gachi. And I made a Direwolf with 2 Kaikus to pop a DNA. Yeah, so I guess I popped my Direwolf, which was a dragon under DNA Surgery to kill a DNA Surgery.
So, because it was a dragon and he only pops Beast Warriors.
Well, my
Beast Warriors.
Yeah.
My opponent didn't notice either. I'm sorry.
Kye's apology. He apologizes to the dragon player for DNA surgerying him, and then he getting over it with Direwolf.
Yeah, and then that's it. This is the best deck by far because of Beast Dragons, and like. You're playing in a 2-deck format anyway, and you play the deck that beats dragons. So
cool. You play what beats the meta.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching the TheCaliEffect. Please like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. Also, that is an amazing mat. Like I just thought I should say. But that's about it. Bye.